So, welcome back, guys. Jeep's in a little bit different orientation than what we had it been before, but basically nothing has really happened. We still have the engine sitting in there. The transmission is held up with a jack stand currently. In the process of taking out the motor and transmission and stuff like that, we went to remove the rear cross member and we ran into a little bit of a bump in the road. So we took a step back and reevaluated the situation. We did come to a conclusion, so it's looking like that's what we're going to be doing.
Yeah. So what happened was when we were taking the cross member to the rear of the engine that goes underneath the transmission, we were taking that off and the mounting points in the frame are no good. That's about, what would you say?
I mean, there's about 22 inches of the frame that is no good on both sides. It's in the front. It's a typical spot for rust on the Jeeps. That we definitely need to replace that.
We're still planning on moving forward with it. We're going to work on getting some new metal welded in and just keep plugging forward.
Yep, we got a welder in the shop now, so that's awesome. Stoked about that one. We still need to find exactly what size metal that we're going to be using for it. We haven't decided exactly on that part, but moving along, we're going to work on continual removal of this motor, and we're going to work on cutting out the sections of the frame that need to be removed in order to move forward with this. By replacing those sections of the frame, it's going to take care of the Jeep for basically the rest of its life. That's the plan. We do have a welding buddy that's going to come over and help us make sure that everything's set up properly and that there's good welds and everything like that. So it's going to be safe for the road and be able to handle anything we want to throw at the bad boy. So that's the plan of action. Anything you need to add to it, Aaron?
No, I think that's good.
All right. Well, let's get on with it then.
Alright, so this is the section that we're going to be working on here. Right here is the second bolt for the rear cross member. The other one went in this general area here. All this is supposed to be covered. As you can see, it's just kind of rusted out and it's all rotted. I mean, there's flakes falling down. This all is going to be replaced. We're going to replace from about here all the way back to past this hole to about back here, replacing this entire mounting point so that way it will be again solid, and that's about 22 inches on each side, from front to back, to where about the lower control arm for the front axle it is held in place in the front to back behind the mounting point for the cross member. That way we'll have solid mounts for the new cross member to go in. That way the engine transmission doesn't fall out of the Jeep while we're driving down the road, because that wouldn't exactly be good.